Hi everyone, this is Delroy McQueen here, former Commonwealth Games weightlifting champion 2002 and a current powerlifting champion. You're watching World's Strongest Fan. Enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we kick off with a world record from Aidan Keeley in the under 80 kilo class. It's an Atlas stone over a height of 1.2 meters and the weight is 173 kilos or 381 pounds. Next up we join Nicky Smith, and this is his new under 90 kilo New Zealand record. The weight of that stone is 180 kilos or 396 pounds. Now following on from him, it's Tyler Simpson with the under 105 kilo New Zealand record. This is 190 kilos or 418 pounds, and you guys can see so many records were broken at that competition. Now it does seem that all the guys in New Zealand were training stones this weekend. Here is 4 times New Zealand's strongest man Matthew Ragg, lifting 195 kilos or 430 pounds up to his shoulder. He says, "It's been a fun 3 weeks to snatch this up for my submission for the official Strongman Games. He's got 2 more events to go, and I think he's going to do pretty well." We now move into some bench press, and first up it's Hin Houseman. She says she's been chasing this number since starting the gym back in 2014. It's 140 kilos or 308 pounds for her new personal best. Next up we join Kane Francis. He says he's very happy to be incorporating bench back into his training. He's only benched once since he started Strongman, and it turns out Strongman makes you stronger. Who'd have known? Next up we join Sebastian Oreb out in base gym. He's pressing 220 kilos or 485 pounds for 3 reps, and he says, "Doing that with a 50 kilo chick unracking me, is that like a chocolate teapot?" He's got a good point. Next up it's powerlifter Daniel Bell, pressing 233 kilos or 515 pounds for 4 reps, showing us how strong he is in the bench. Next up, and sticking with powerlifters, here is Luke Tolman, pressing a new personal best with 235 kilos or 518 pounds for 3 reps. His prep looks like it's going really well. Next up, it's powerlifter John Hack. He says this is a baby pause with 267.5 kilos or 589 pounds. He's still got a couple of weeks left to clean it up. He wasn't expecting much from this bench prep, but it looks like it's going really well. Here's a clip from Jacob Finity, training circus dumbbell. The weight today is 81.5 kilos or 180 pounds for 3 reps. You'll notice he's favouring his right arm, obviously strong in that position and making the dumbbell look easy. He's also a really great presser when it comes to logs, axles and also the block press. We now move into some squatting, and first up it's Poland's Mateusz Kieliszkowski. He's getting ready for a return in 2023 at the Arnold Classic. Looking good in the squat with 220 kilos or 485 pounds for 4 reps. Now someone else squatting that weight is Big Z. He's actually in preparation for this year's Shore Classic and he's looking really good for it. So wishing him all the best of luck, I hope he does well. Next up we join powerlifter Ashton Ruska working on his squat. The weight today is 290 kilos or 640 pounds for 2 reps, and he also got some really good depth. Next up it's powerlifter Luke Tolman. He says he's still got 4 weeks to refine everything to comp standard, but he looks pretty good with 345.4 kilos or 761 pounds. Now next up it's our intro guy today, Delroy McQueen. He says, "I never thought I'd still be hitting a personal best at nearly 47 years old, but there it is, 350 kilos or 771 pounds for 2 reps in only a belt and wraps." And someone else hitting a personal record is powerlifter John Hack. He says, "That wraps up all the heavy work leading to the American Pro with 365 kilos or 804 pounds. Next up, it's another powerlifter. This is Chad Penson with his personal record of 415 kilos or 915 pounds. He says, "My last heavy lift is done for a single in wraps. Only 2 weeks time now until showtime." And he rounds out the first half of today's video.
Whip it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Come on, Wes.
Wow.
Now we kick off the second part of today's video with a moving event. First up, it's Tim Buck with a frame carry. He says, doing this on a small sketchy Titan frame, but he managed 317.5 kilos or 700 pounds. Now someone else training frame is Kevin Ferris with 386 kilos or 850 pounds, and he takes it the full length of the run. Next up, we join strongman Ryan England. He's practicing super yoke, weighing 400 kilos or 882 pounds. He says he was really happy to finish this, and now just cruising into next week's strongman competition in Serbia. He's going to be competing at the Strongman Champions League, so good luck to him. Now someone else training super yoke today is Big Z, training outside in what looks like some really good weather. He's still in preparation for the Shore Classic and covering all bases. The weight of that super yoke today is 440 kilos or 970 pounds, and Big Z does what he does best, he smashes it. Next up, we're into the deadlift section, and what better way to kick off with Rhianon Lovelace pulling over 4.5 times body weight. This is a triple world record, under 64 kilos, under 73 kilos, and under 82 kilos, with 282.5 kilos or 623 pounds. That's an incredible lift. Next up, it's powerlifter Luke Tolman, who says he's not posted a deadlift in a couple of months. He says it's his worst lift, but at least his grip looks solid, with 325 kilos or 716 pounds with a 6-second hold. Next up, we're out in Iceland, and we join Christian Nilsson, pulling 340 kilos or 750 pounds. Up next, it's Jonathan Oldham getting a slap. This is his new personal record. The weight, 362 kilos or 800 pounds, and he holds it there looking really strong. Now next up and pulling 380 kilos like butter, it's Hank Turnerson. He's actually coached by Mitchell Hooper, which is a great sign. You just know he's going to be pulling some bigger weights very soon. Next up, it's Gabriel Pena, the Texas Titan, and he takes today's King of the Deadlift. He says his body is right on track and priming for the World Deadlift Championships happening at Giants Live in Cardiff. That was 429 kilos or 945 pounds. Next up, I've got some competition news, and first, another athlete has been announced for the Arnold Classic UK. It's England's strongest man, Ryan Bennett, so good luck to him. This will give him a really great chance to see if he can qualify for the final. Next up, it's Scotland's Strongest Man 2022, happening on Saturday, the 17th of September in the Glasgow SEC. If you haven't got your tickets, there's still some left, so definitely check that out also. And finally, here is the podium for Sweden's Rawest 2022. First place went to Kim Ujerak, second place went to Andreas Stolberg, and third place went to Fredrik Johansson, so congratulations to those three guys. Now seeing us out today, it's Emmanuel Frias. He says, so we begin. My official Strongman Games prep is underway. I've been out of the game for nearly 2 years, and my only performance in this period was absolutely pathetic. So I'm hungry, healthy, and coming for blood. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you again as always on the next one.